President Trump has taken a lot of heat for stirring up rioters, some say, who stormed the U.S. Capitol building yesterday, leading to death and destruction. Today, a small group of voters who gathered outside Fort Wayne's federal building delivered a very stern message that 3rd District Congressman Jim Banks should shoulder some of the blame, too. Jeff Newmeyer is live outside the federal courthouse with more on what they want from Banks.
Yeah, Brian, the event concluded hours ago. The group stood along Harrison Street across the way, and they were out there with protest signs in hand. They argue that the madness in Washington displayed yesterday is one more reason that it's time for Congressman Banks to step down. Now, we could tell you that among the signs that popped up at the gathering, ones that read, "Resign, Jim Banks." No particular organization set up the event. It was peaceful, but those in attendance share the belief that Congressman Banks shares responsibility for encouraging the Washington, D.C. rioters to invade the U.S. Capitol building, destroying property and threatening elected officials, staff, and Capitol Hill police in the process. Before the mob attack occurred, Banks had tweeted out a welcome to Trump supporters coming to Washington, saying that their coming sends a powerful message to politicians. That was referencing those unsubstantiated allegations from Banks and others that fraudulent vote counting cost President Trump re-election, and that he was suggesting maybe that he was hoping politicians would do something about that. One of the local Banks protesters saying today the Trump supporters who stormed the Capitol were manipulated into action.
Jim Banks is a very good example of that. You know, he was basically created for this kind of a district. It's easy to win elections in these right-wing extremism, and he is basically promoting insurrection through his questioning of the legitimacy of the electors.
I think Banks is complicit in what happened. My sign says, "You lied, people died." These are intelligent men and women who have made a decision to choose themselves and their future career over the well-being of the people.
Now, a spokesman for the congressman telling us Banks has been consistent in his encouragement of peaceful protest while condemning lawlessness. Banks posted a statement online that reads, "What happened was inexcusable. Every individual who broke the law should be prosecuted harshly." But he went on to say they don't represent the many Hoosiers who drove to D.C. to make their voices heard peacefully. Brian, Krista, back to you.
All right, Jeff, thank you very much.